It's week 3 of the NFL. And up next is Darius Slay, who played his part to perfection last week with 3 interceptions. It's the Falcons and the...
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And bringing them out, the former Tar Heel, second-year pro, Sam Howell.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing here, Howell. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Howell. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Casey Hayward with a sack on the well-timed corner blitz. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, what's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast.
The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 11 carries, 61 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here comes the Lions punter now. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Howell now to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Howell. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Howell. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Back to throw, Howell. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. On 1st down, Howell. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Trey McBride. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review. So they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Out of the gun, Fields. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Fields. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Henry up the middle. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. Fields escaping the pressure right. Oh, a heck of a move. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try the right side with Henry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Fields. This will go to Henry out wide. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flush to his right. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Again, it's Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. This is swung out to Eckler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 29-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Jones has it. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. He'll find Jones again, complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now they go play action with Howell. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Running on first down, Eckler. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And Howell will throw it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Now it's Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Throwing here, Howell. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the legs he's got here. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain an 11-point spread.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 6. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Fields now to throw. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Howell. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He gets this one to Boyd. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, Fields. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, Fields. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Sam LaPorta with his first First career NFL touchdown. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
On the screen, this is Ekeler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a third down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. This time they stay on the ground. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Now throwing on first down here. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Howell. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we'll head down to our left. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 25, here's second down and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action, Fields. This is caught, it's Boyd. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Powell. This is taken in by McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5. Powell out of the shotgun. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Fields on 1st down. That's taken in by Palmer. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own
And Howe will throw it. He'll get this to Eckler. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did.
For the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Howell. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now a first down throw. Fields. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grab.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam reported his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll try the right side with Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. Touchdown! Josh Palmer. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Throwing here. Howell. That one into the hands of Flowers. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Atlanta.
Howell down to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of
Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the Lions' 42-yard
Howell from the gun. Throw caught by Flowers. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there.
and a Falcon 1st down.
Back to throw. Howell. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
It's Howell with another throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, this is Eckler. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this, look at the big man rumble. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Howell. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Trey McBride, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Okay, ready?
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under a minute 50 remaining. On 1st and 10, Walker. Able to find Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun here, Walker.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Walker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.